Hi, I'm Mike Tenney, host of Pop Culture Catechism on Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Word, a reading from the book of Deuteronomy. This very day, the Lord your God is commanding you to observe these statutes and ordinances, so observe them diligently, with all your heart and with all your soul. Today, you have obtained the Lord's agreement to be your God and for you to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, his commandments, and his ordinances, and to obey him. Today, the Lord has obtained your agreement to be his treasured people, as he promised you, and to keep his commandments, for him to set you high above all nations that he has made, in praise and in fame and in honor, for you to be a people holy to the Lord your God, as he promised. Today's reading comes from the book of Deuteronomy, and if you are a little fuzzy on what the book of Deuteronomy is, it's this speech of Moses that he gives to the people of Israel right before his death. They're just about to cross into the promised land. They've been traveling through the desert for 40 years after he freed them from the Egyptians, and they're just about to make it into the promised land, but he's not going to make it. Moses isn't quite going to make it. Joshua's going to carry them in, and he's giving them one last reminder of this is what God has done for you. These are his commands and his laws, and this is why you should follow them and not forget them as you're going into this land. And he tells them three very important things here. The first thing he tells them is to follow God's law, and to not just follow it kind of bare minimum, but to follow it with all their heart and with all their strength. And we will hear Jesus later say that is the core of the law, is to do it, to love God and to love your neighbor with all your heart and with all your strength. The second thing that he will say is that what this is going to do is it's going to form you as a people to be a holy people. And the word holy means to be set apart, to be kind of high above, to be different. And that's a reminder to us that we should live lives that make people stop and say, I wonder why they live that way. I wonder how they love the people in their family so well. I wonder how they're able to give so much to the poor. I wonder why they make these choices in their career. I wonder why they make these choices in their romantic relationships or with how they spend their money. What do they have that I don't have? They seem to live with such joy, even though it's totally countercultural. That's the sort of people that we should be. And the final thing that this passage teaches us is that we are God's treasured people. He's not a distant, faraway God. He is a God who treasures us. This agreement that he forms with us, it's a covenant, an unbreakable family bond. So let's remember today that God is our Father and he loves us, and that we should love him back with all our strength and all our heart.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Word.